is 91.
Exactly.
Don't shoot.
Okay. Hello. I'd like to welcome you to the KCC International Festival. This is our 25th anniversary of the festival, 25 years in a row. I'm Susan Inouye, faculty here. I'm helping to coordinate this event. We're happy to have a live demonstration of Kyudo, Japanese Zen Archery, with Mizue Hasegawa Kashiwamura, who is a graduate of KCC, among other schools, and a current student, Ai Oyama, who is also a Kyudo practitioner. And we're going to have a little talking time and then live demonstration. During the demonstration, I would appreciate if you would respect the Zen quality of the demonstration. The ceremonial demonstration doesn't require applause, so please hold your applause until the end.
Hi everyone, I'm Ai, and I'd like to talk a little bit about Japanese archery, which is Kyudo. Actually, it has really long history, and the first picture of this asymmetric shape of bow is from Yayoi period, which is 500 AC to 300 BC. And then the use of ceremonial use of a bow is adapted from China in those ancient times. And then still now we consider a Japanese bow as a instrument of deities, and it's a really sacred tool. And then that's why we sometimes have competitions in shrines. And later on, when warriors, as known as samurai, started to rule Japan around late the 10th century, they considered this one, archery, as the most useful and most primary tool, and as well as martial art, because you can shoot from a distance, you can shoot enemies from distance, yeah. And then, but when matchlock guns adapted from Portuguese, they replaced Japanese archery and to a matchlock guns, and then samurai started to place more value on the art of sword, and then Japanese archery was actually used only just for fun or to gamble. And then that period lasted over 300 years. And when the samurai era ended, which was 1868, many of martial arts lost their value, and also the Japanese archery lost its value as well. And then some masters of martial arts and Japanese archery felt really sad about it, and then they worked really hard and then restore Japanese archery as martial art. And then thanks to those people, Japanese archery is currently very popular sport in Japan, and then over 120,000 people are playing it in Japan. And yeah, that's a little bit about history. And then, well, the reason I keep saying Japanese archery rather than just archery is because it's so different from Western archery. One thing it's clear about is the shape, as I mentioned before. This asymmetric shape is one thing that unique about Japanese archery. And then it's really long. It's almost 7 feet long. And you can also, this bow can be shot from horseback. And one thing different from Western archery and Japanese archery is we put the arrow on the right side of the bow like this. But Western archery put the arrow on the left side, or almost the in between. But because we put the arrow on the right side, we have to twist the bow like this way, and then twist the right hand as well. And then we use the torque, the power of torque, and then so that the arrow goes straight. And that's the hard part. And also this shape that hasn't changed almost like 2,000 years. And then we're still using this old-fashioned way. That's why it's really hard to hit the target. And another thing that's really unique to the Japanese archery is it has an aspect of Zen practicing, sort of. I would like to introduce one of the most important concepts of Japanese archery, which is Shin Zen Bi. And then this Chinese character Shin means truth. Yeah, truth. And Zen is virtue. And Bi, this one is beauty. And then these three words all together, it represents that when archers shoot correctly, in a correct way, with virtuous attitude and spirit, the form of archers look beautiful, like naturally, and then the outcome of implementing this concept is just hitting the target. So like, you don't even have to aim the target, but if you do it right way with the right spirit, you're gonna the arrow is gonna go straight to the target. That's the concept, and then it's really not logical. And then one of my mentors taught me that you don't have to use your power, you don't have to aim it, you don't have to even look at the target, and then you're gonna hit the target. But it doesn't make any sense. But once you can feel kind of the concept, you can kind of build up your spirit and then what exactly that kind of saying means. And yeah, so I think this kind of like spiritual development side of Japanese archery makes it more interesting rather than just sport. Or just a sport, we do have this 20 inches wide target, and then we shoot this from 30 yards away from it, and we usually have 4 arrows. But as I mentioned before, it's really hard to get the target, so the target itself doesn't have any point. So if you hit the target, you get point. If you miss it, that's missing it. So we compete the number of hitting target out of 4, and also that's a regular competition rule, like game rule. But we also have ceremonial type of shooting, and actually what we are going to demonstrate is a ceremonial type.
Just gonna do a quick run.
Okay. we don't have that. We don't have. See.
It looks. I can't even hold it.
And then go like.
Oh, look at that.
So.
Are you gonna try? No.
Oh, sure.
And to be smile.
それで匂い嗅いだ。
これはこれなんだっけ糖です糖が巻いてあるこの糖でBut usually sure so you sit here for this way okay and then make sure you're gonna hold like straight
Oh, straight.
it's hard yeah right there oh he's gonna put out another one okay your turn you're gonna hold this maybe I think you can hold this okay
So that's it?
okay